Hey everybody, it's me Cole, bringing you another Dawn of War 2 Retribution cast. That's right, today we've got a 3v3 coming up, and it's 3 JPNs. Hody Hoo Hoo, Horse 909, and Neck Cool. Those are some interesting names. Versus Nomi, Spirit of Asgard, and MIT Superstar. I definitely know MIT Superstar is a very good player. I haven't looked up all these players because in 3v3s, well, anything can happen. Anyway, it looks like we had a little bit lagging there at the beginning. I do apologize. Getting in here. And now we're gonna see. Sorry, I should have introduced everyone. We have the Chaos Lord, the Apothecary, Commissar Lord, Lord General, Warlock, and another Lord General. I'm going to stop introducing them as much because now that everyone's really starting to know the game and listening to more casts, it's starting to be a little repetitive, and everyone really knows these icons by now, to be honest. And in the beginning, it looks like everyone's just doing out, getting their basic resource nodes, and now we're going to see, oh, we do actually see an early turret going down for JPM Net Cool. Interesting location, I have to admit. And it looks like this VC was an early capture by Mumi. Interesting. Very interesting. And now we see another turret being built here. Interesting early turret use. We actually have a double turret going down the center. Oh, protecting both of these nodes, and each one of these, well, both of the, this one's covering this one, but this one's not covering this one. And we see another turret going down. Wow, that's certainly an early defense system. I'm actually kind of surprised these turrets aren't set back a little bit, but there we go. That's a lot of, they definitely want to control those central areas and not lose it to anything, but it's going to cost them a lot of requisition to do that. And here we go. We do see CSMs moving us, and I imagine these guys are just going to go into melee combat. Yes, they are. And once again, a CSM squad gets into melee combat with any early IG, it's just difficult to do anything about it. The Apothecary going to heal those guys straight up again, going to be able to move forwards in the end. We do see a nice little engagement here, going to be pushing against that power, and we do see this Warlock just kind of going around the background, decapping on these points, being very irritating as always. And here we go. And these guardsman squads going to fall back a little bit. Yes, they are. On all these CSMs and these scouts with the backup of the attack marines going to push up again. And this Commissar Lord is so low on health, he needs to get out. They pops a shield very quickly to get in there. Oh, nice. Running through all that fire just to get in there. But he's going to go down to a grenade if he's not very careful from the Lord General. Oh my goodness me. Oh, he activates his shields with 5 HP. He only has 22 HP left, but he does get that turret down. Nice little use of micro there. And this attack squad is going to be able to do some early gem bashing. Moving up here, but to be honest, it's coming in from both ways. It looks like on the right-hand side the blue team is in control, on the left-hand side the right-hand side the red team is in control, on the left-hand side the blue team is in control. And now we see, oh nice, getting into that bunker early. Can't really do anything about it. Just gonna have to get out of there. Gonna do a quick stomp. Oh yes, causing one hair to explode, but the units inside the bunker are just fine. Oh, he really should be falling back at this point right about now. Oh no, he's chasing down that assault. Oh, but the flamethrower coming in. Oh, and that is just a massive amount of damage. Looks like entire one squad dies. Both squads may in fact go down. This only has 15 takes, 1 HP. Yes, both squads go down. Oh, that is a huge blow. Oh, that flamethrower is so devastating. Oh, accident. Flamethrower plus Galaxy May Burn is the incredibly annoying combination for anyone who's playing as IG. We do have one Sentinel that's kind of running around the background, having some fun. Looks like he's just going to try and decap some points around the side. The red team has been set up. Those turrets do not hold, but it should be continued. Yeah, now this turret will be very effective against these guardsman squads at least. And now Howling Banshees moving against these guardsmen. They're just going to rip them to shreds. There's nothing they can do about it. Commissar Lord was not be able to intercept them. And here we go. We have the Chaos Lord using his flamer to quickly get rid of that. Oh, wow. That was just painfully quick to use that, I have to say. That's why those early turrets can be oh so expensive. And oh my goodness me, there's 4 turrets here. That central location is definitely secure. Definitely. I'm not sure what's secure from what. Maybe they're securing it from the air. or from native creatures, because they're definitely not securing it from anything in tech level 2. And here we go. Lord General going to be forcing those guys back. We do see scouts capping up here, and now we see sentinels running away, I would imagine. We do see Nomi finally get to first person to get to tech level 2. And now, yes, nice little repairing would be probably a good idea on that sentinel. Coffee. CSM is moving up on the left-hand side center, and now the Guardian Squad with the Lord General, and another Lord General is back up. You don't see any upgrades for the Lord General. It's oh so frustrating when the Lord General dies when he has his little aides with him, because, well, they all die with him, and then you have to rebuy them, and it's such a big pain. And here we go. We do see a heavy weapon squad being set up on those stairs. No IG unit tier won't be able to get up there with that easily, and they're all being suppressed. And now we're really gonna see some. Yes, we're gonna see the heretics in the background doing a bit of praying, allowing everything to move a little bit quicker. And the Chaos Lord is gonna move up here and just kind of knock everything backwards. And we see a massive push here from the blue team with the ASMs leading the way. I do apologize, it looks like I have a hiccup, so no. That could be the caster's ultimate fear. Permanent hiccups. This is what coffee is for. Not waking up. Here we go, and the ASMs is going to move into the right hand side, just kind of capture that point. Definitely a good idea. I can imagine these guys are going to do some early Generous and the Commissar Lord taking on central VC nodes. So it's going to be 3 VCs to 0. And I would imagine all these JPN guys are probably on vent shouting at each other, saying, yeah, go, go, go! Or something along those lines at least. Oh, flamethrower upgrade in one of the IG squads, and now the Commissar taking the central node. So it is now 409 to 440. Red still has a minor lead, which will diminish within the next 30 seconds or so, or be gone in the next 30 seconds. In fact, we do see a Chimera coming out for Numi. Finally has it out there. And now we do see Spirit of Asgard. Oh my goodness me, that's a silly name. They go into tech level 2, and looks like all the JPN guys will be at tech level 2 pretty soon. The Chaos Lord does go down. That's a nice little pickup for Numi. And now we're going to see some deployment issues. There's nothing really they can deal with that Chimera so early on. I can't actually see if there's anything inside of it. I think there is, because the side turrets are firing. Here we go, heavy weapon squad. Oh no, Shinkan was in there, and the Apothecary using his little bolter to push it back and lifting it up. We do see these guys being upgraded with plasma guns, being also very effective against anything that's wearing heavy armor. Do a good amount of damage, but the ASMs are going to jump right on top of them. There's nothing they can do. They're just going to get out of there straight away. And he's going to move them to the side, in fact. It looks like he wants to keep one squad firing. He does have a heavy weapon squad in the background suppressing them. This squad will have to get up and get some more reinforcements. The ASM is going to jump on top of those guys, but they're allowed. But now they're going to be fired on by 3 or 4 units. Oh wow, these guys need to get out of here. There's only 4 units left. Oh no, these guys are going to be torn apart by the shotguns here. And that was a nice little maneuver, but it's just not going to be enough at the moment. That Chimera is still being also very bad. Irritating the background, is taking out all those units, and now we have the Apothecary in the center going to have to start healing himself pretty soon. Guardian Squad shooting the enemy, but they're going to be beset by ASMs, and now this Lord General will be pulling back, going to get rid of those scouts pretty easily. And now the grenades going in the retreat path, getting these ASMs, and to the left hand side we do see this Sentinel just kind of chilling, hiding with his pink body armor. We do see a Blood Crusher coming out for Jehu. There's nothing really on the field to deal with it at the moment, and definitely that Chimera is in a great deal of danger from dying. Gonna have to get out of there pretty quickly with it. Oh no, and now he probably can upgrade his Sentinel. He is upgrading his Sentinel with the rocket launcher, but to be honest, he may lose it in about 10 seconds if he's not careful. Running through all his units here. Center coming up, and now it's 1 control node each, and it's turning out to be quite an even game. A lot of IG on the field. I'm actually surprised we don't see a single Chimera yet. We do see some Ogre and some IG Superstar coming up. Oh no, that Blood Crusher is doing its thing. And he's using the Chaos Space Marine to actually funnel a retreat path. Oh no, that Blood Crusher will kill the Chimera. That is such a pain, I have to admit. Such a huge pain. Oh no. Gonna try and repair it at the last second here. That Sentinel did not finish upgrading. Is he trying to get a V squad? He's trying, but he wasn't able to. And I'm surprised that Blood Crusher pulled back, actually, to be honest. Oh, it looks like he was trying to force back because all these units were suppressed, and try and get this guy in the background while he's coming in. We do see a Stormtrooper squad coming in for the movie, and these Ogrons finally finished for MITS Superstar. Oh my gosh, all these guys have such complicated names. It's difficult to say anything. Lord General will be great here, focusing on this little infantry drop. Oh, and a grenade, and plus that, nice. He will be able to do a massive amount of damage, and the Antar coming down as well. Gonna do huge amounts of damage, but no, not quite enough, unfortunately. And these Ogrons are being, no, these are the tactical Space Marines companies, but coming suppressed, but the Blood Crushers are gonna move them out of there. And now these Ogrons in the background. Oh no, the Heavy Oversteam does go down. And yes, with the Ogrons leading the way, they're gonna have to definitely pull away. We do see the Scouts taking on this left control node, and now with that Blood Crusher leading the way, it's going to be difficult for them to really do anything, even with these Ogrons here, because the Ogrons are going to die pretty quickly. We do see Librarian here. Love to see that used on the I'm getting the sides mixed up a little bit. I do apologize. Here we go, we do see these Storm Squads being up here with melta guns, and they're not going to be able to do some good amount of damage. Running here, pretty much effective against all types of armor because of the artillery icon. And the Ogrons are going to have to get out of there oh so quickly. There's only one unit left with 137 left. Trying to chase down this Chimera, but that just is not going to happen. And it looks like we do see massive amounts of people getting to tech level 3. And at this point, it's actually starting to be a very, very even game. We do need to see the Lord General being moved out a little bit. And the Stormtrooper squad as well. Let the Galaxy Burn ability being used, not in the right place. It does get one unit from here, but not quite enough. Warlock being moved in. Guardian squad with just shooting away. Oh, wow. And in fact, that Warlock may go down if he's not careful. My Guardian squad will have to retreat. It's gonna should have laid a grenade in the retreat path, and there we go. Sentinel over here, gotta be forcing back, but there's nothing you can really do at the moment. Blue's just pushing up the central corridor here with a lot of stuff, essentially. Just a lot of units on the field. And it looks like Mumi is actually saving up for a Baneblade. He will need a lot more power. Oh no, it looks like, I do apologize, he just got a Lehman Russ on the field. It looks like he just called it in via the Lord General ability, upgrading it with a Vanquisher tank upgrade. Oh wow. Something you don't see every day, actually. And now we're going to see that tank being used someplace or other. It's moving into the central field, and yes, it's being deployed on this side here. That Chaos Lord is going to be in a lot of trouble in about 30 seconds once all these Stormtroopers come in. Yes, and he's going to do a lot of it. Let the Galaxy Burn used at close range, got to do a massive amount of damage, but he will have to retreat out of there, and those CSMs will have to get out of there as well. There we go. Augur's chasing down this Chimera. They may... No, they probably will not be able to finish it off. There's just too much speed unless he keeps slowing down. That sprint ability. Yes, he will be able to finish it off. Oh, and that's a huge pickup for the red team. Being able to get in there and just quickly get rid of it. And it looks like he actually had Space Marines in there versus the Guardsman squad. Definitely interesting. But those Ogrons will have to get out of there now. They're just too far exposed. And now with this tank leading the way, the IG has a real some power behind their machine god, I suppose that's what they're called. And these Ogrons are still in battle. Oh no, Guardian squad's gonna have to get out of there. Yes, it's just too much to deal with at the moment. Grenades being used down there as well, but it's got to pull back, and it looks like a creeping barrage was called in to get rid of all those in the retreat path. Some gen bashing going on here by the Eldar player. And now we're going to see this engagement moving on to the left-hand side, but it's still 1 VC for the blue and no for the red. So it's, oh no, it's just now evened up. Far right up here, we do see 2 Guardsman squad, 1 Stricken kind of moving in. Probably going to take this resource node and maybe try and capture or do some gem bashing along these bottom lines. We do see this Lehman Russ being forward. There's no real AV here as per se, so that tank is going to be fine. Oh no, but he's being surrounded. That gas being burned, being used on all of that, using the teleport ability to get them out of there. And now that tank can upgrade. Oh, a nice grenade used in the center of all that. And that Storm squad is just, oh, they're gonna get mowed down. Looks like a Melta Bond was being used on that tank to get slow it down, take some damage. Yes, it was. But now they're going to be able to do some damage. They won't be able to push up against all this that quickly. Lord General being used. Going to repair that tank a little bit. I'm surprised the Sentinel does not have the missile launcher upgrade at this moment. We do see Commissar Lord moving against these Warp Spiders, and now we see a massive amount of movement. They are trying to capture the back node for the red team. It's going to be difficult though. So now we have a Baneblade on the field for JPM Netcool, and now I would imagine, yeah, oh no, that's just not good. Once the Baneblades are on the field, all the tanks almost become irrelevant. I'm actually going to be very interested to see how this Leman Russ deals with the Baneblade. It's going to be very, very difficult to say the least. And here we go. We see a massive deployment by the blue, moving out to the center. There's nothing really there. We do see a Manticore. Oh, it's just too far exposed. He needs to pull it back or he will lose everything. And those Ogrons will be able to guard it, but with the scouts in the background, oh, I'd imagine these ASMs are just going to jump on in there. Apothecary going to back up those ASMs with the Liberian there as well, going to do a huge amount of damage. Nothing they can really do. Lord General will be coming from the background, and now we do see the Baneblade in the background. He's being it looks like he was trying to move against this Leman Russ here, but he's now going to be forced to move back because those Warp Spiders just got on top of him. Oh no, the Demolisher Cannon is going to do a huge amount of damage, but to be honest, right now he's going to be able to do just fine. The two CSM squads moving into the center, going to support all that heavy armor, and now we just see the Baneblade going against not anything. In fact, he's just chilling. Oh, beautiful, beautiful grenade being used there. Now this Baneblade is actually not doing very well, but wow, one hit from the Baneblade will almost get rid of all the entire Leman Russ's armor. We do see, oh no, it was also the tactical marines with the rocket launch upgrade, and now they won't be able to do anything because it's going to go down. Oh, that's a massive loss. And that Baneblade though is taking a huge amount of damage, but it will not go down. There's just too much units backing up at the moment, and that Chaos Lord will suffice and push everything back. Here we go. We're going to push all these ASMs back, moving forward along the base, but now it's still 1 versus 1. It's actually incredibly close. Everyone's at tech level, well, virtually tech level 3, and it's still 292 versus 301. And it's actually a very, very nice game, a lot of fun. Loving this game, I have to say, absolutely loving it. The only thing I'd like to see is probably, both the other IG players really need a Baneblade on the field or something to deal with this. Oh no, those Ogrons are just not going to do too well. They're going to have to get out of there. Just trying to get that last gen down, I imagine. Then he's going to call retreat. Nope, he's going to get out of there before that gen goes down. It does go down the very last hit. Oh no. And yes. Sorry, a little bit low on the action here. We do see some Warp Spiders going to face against these ASMs. ASMs are too far exposed, going to get the heck out of there. And now we do have a great unclean one coming out for the for the blue side. Oh wow, using a grenade on the great unclean one. That's kind of confusing why that would work, but whatever. We do see some Terminators coming out for Horus 909. And a Baneblade coming out for Nomi. Massive engagement going down in the center, but to be honest, it really has to favor the red side as there's too much stuff getting in there. Oh wow, and it looks like, yeah, the Chaos Lord just kind of went down almost instantly. We do have the creeping barrage. Oh no, a double barrage coming in, and all those IG units are dead. Oh, that's just devastatingly. Oh, that's just going to make you feel bad, I have to admit. That's why you don't want to blow up your units, pretty much. Oh, and well, that almost sealed the deal. I have to say, this bottom thing was looking pretty even until that airstrike came in and just annihilated everything. Gonna use that little push off here, attack going against these CSMs, but to be honest, there's just not much you can really do. Red player coming down here trying to support, but a Baneblade shot on the bottom here, I'd imagine. Oh no, sorry, that looked like a Manticore strike. No, sorry, that was a Baneblade. From where? I do apologize, I must have missed it someplace. No, that's still in the back of the field. Manticore strike going in the background, and Terminators coming up from the side here, being upgraded the Zelkan, and now we have a massive Space Marine and they're saying this is over. I would pretty much have to agree with them. It's been an incredibly close game so far, but with that one devastating loss right here with that double airstrike was just such a bad move. And now everyone is bitching about the map, or complaining about the map, as someone would say. It's a more diplomatic term, I suppose. And at the moment, no one's actually left, so I'm going to continue casting. We do see the Baneblade come up here. Devastator shot. Oh! Creeping Barrage being used at exactly the wrong time, I have to admit. If that Baneblade would have gone off and that Devastator shot would have gone in center of all that, that would have been horribly devastating. Nothing would have been able to do about it. And yeah, here we go. That Manticore, it's still alive somehow. It should have been retreated. Looks like they are going to continue fighting for a little bit. The game is pretty much over at the moment, but we're going to see how this works out. Apothecary versus Baneblade. I'm going to put my money on the Baneblade. Just saying. And here we go. Oh, and the Manticore goes down. That's actually a massive loss. And now this tank being upgraded, the Vanquisher cannon, it's just not going to be quite enough to deal with the Baneblade, I would imagine. And this Sentinel still has not been upgraded to a rocket launcher. Very, very interesting. The red team is making a massive push out, but I think it's just a little bit too late because there's just too much stuff for the blue team. If we look at the amount of units, well, actually the top, these guys are pretty even. This is uneven, but there we go. It's, yeah, I have to say, massive amount of advantage for the blue team at the moment. They did just lose a tank, but that doesn't mean everything. And plus, they only have 62 versus 292. It's going to be difficult to come back from that. It looks like they're going to try and capture these two nodes. Leave that Baneblade in the center there. But not much they can really do at the moment. And yeah, looks like we have the Great Unclean One puddling his way along to the Baneblade, moving to the center with all the support. Oh, and here's the other Baneblade. Oh, with these augments over there, it actually might be able to get it down. And now we have, oh, down the monster shot moving in there, getting in there. Wow, this Baneblade may go down extraordinarily quickly. Oh no, we do see some lightning, and we see a massive amount of backup from these Terminies and double ASMs, and we do see a God of War coming in here as well. He's going to do, if he does a quick AoE build in this direction, he'll be able to do quite well. Yes, he does. Oh, he's got to get the Baneblade out of there. He needs to get his Guardsman squad out of there as well, just to keep them safe. Oh no. And I would imagine, oh no, that Baneblade definitely will not go down now. Avatar of War moving in here, and an airstrike being, Creeping Barrage being called down this direction. Here we go. This is just a massive amount of, I think this is the final thing, using a nice little ability there, and gonna catch all those guys in there. But to be honest, right now I don't think it's really gonna matter at the moment. We're seeing double heavy turrets being called down, but they will not be able to do anything at the moment, I would imagine. And this turret actually is gonna go down pretty quickly. But it's just too far exposed. He would have put them here and here. It may have been a better option to back him up. But, yeah, no. This is just bad luck. And with another Baneblade. This shows you how much armor those things can, punishment those things can take. But to be honest, there's just not enough stuff here. And calling out another turret in the background. I say that is really quite amusing. And it's 292 versus 45. Moving on. Looks like the red team made their final push out. And they're calling the game over again. They still haven't conceded the match yet, so I shall continue to cast, but it is pretty much over. Blue team has pretty much a fairly distinctive victory. It was pretty close for most of the game, but the defining point really was down here when this airstrike was called and everything was lost. It was able to allow them to push in here, move along, and then just push against the armies as a massive blob versus 1v1. Violence moving up here against this Great Unclean One, the Avatar being called in as well. This AoE ability be quite good, I would imagine. And pop. And they're fighting for dear life, it looks like by the looks of it, but I don't think it's going to last too much longer. The Avatar will go down just from sheer firepower. Oh, all those Space Marines and CSMs, and using the ability, no, it's going to call them there. Oh wow, the game is definitely over. Well played to everyone. Fun game, definitely fun. Great center, and there we go. The end of the game has been called. Thank you all so much for watching, and also see you all next time.